Out here in North Carolina, don't know if that new hurricane's going to come in here and hit us or not. Getting prepared for it though.
Oh no. So finally, hopefully nothing happens. Keep my prayers with you and your family. Our topic today is gray divorce and retirement, financial fallout after 60. Alan, we're hearing a lot about gray divorce. What exactly does that mean, and why is it becoming more common among couples over 60?
Well, Neil, in short, gray divorce is divorcing later in life, usually after a long-term marriage, and it's becoming more common than past generations would have expected. In 1990, only about 8.7% of divorcees were among people aged 50 plus. By 2019, Neil, that figure had grown to almost 36%. More strikingly, the divorce rate among people 65 plus has tripled from the 1990s to the 2020s. One study that shows that even 36% of divorcees in the U.S. are aged 50 and older. Among people 65 and over, a 22 data point support suggests a divorce rate of greater than 15%, Neil, which is 3 times what it was in past decades.
That's crazy. And I'm wondering why that's happening, Alan. And that's something for another podcast, not financial one, but
Right.
it's crazy. How does divorce later in life impact retirement plans differently than it would for younger couples?
Well, there's many things, but one thing, there's no decades left to rebuild savings. For one, because we're losing compounding. The impact on compounding, any split in retirement assets or loss of shared savings means there's less principal compounding over time and not enough years to catch up. You remember Einstein says compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. And it's just, you're not going to have that anymore. But there's many other things that will go into this.
What happens to retirement accounts, pensions, and social security benefits in a gray divorce?
Well, division of retirement assets and income streams. Now, understand, splitting these accounts cuts balances in half sometimes, reducing each person's ability to generate income from them. If withdrawals are already being taken out, such as required minimum distribution, those calculations now may need to be readjusted.
Healthcare and long-term care are already major retirement concerns, which we've talked about in this podcast multiple times. How does divorce make those issues even more complicated?
Well, think about it. The average couple healthcare costs are around $310,000 during their retirement. And if long-term care comes in there or critical care, it goes over $400,000. But understand this, if you're retired on a spouse's insurance, you may face higher premiums or COBRA. You need to budget more for long-term care since a spouse may no longer be your primary caregiver.
That's so true. Uh, for someone facing or considering divorce later in life, what financial steps should they take immediately to protect themselves?
Well, as I've always said, you need to make a plan, but get organized. Talk to a professional early, protect retirement assets, secure your finances and credit. That's very important. Plan for long-term health care and legal updates, and rework your retirement plan.
It seems like it's a really difficult, challenging thing, Alan, getting divorced in your 60s when it comes to the financial side.
It absolutely is, Neil.
What's your message of hope to people navigating gray divorce who feel like their financial future is over?
Well, Neil, like I've always said, you've got to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, make one. If you do have a plan, you need to improve on it. But if you want to talk to me about these things that we just brought up, I'm more than happy to talk to people. All my discussions are educational. I don't charge for my consultation meetings, but I want to help people out there, especially in retirement, to live a safe, happy, and secure retirement. And when your assets get cut in half, you know where this money's coming from. There's plans that have to be made, and you better make them, or you're going to be miserable in retirement.
All right. The best place is go to strategicwealthstrategies.com or email you at strategicwealth, the number 0 at gmail.com, or call you at 910 551 1046 or Strategic Wealth wealthstrategies.com. Appreciate it, Alan. Thanks again. And that was a great conversation.
Hey, Neil, one other thing I want to bring up. When I talk to people, I want them to know that I have a team of people that are specialists on my team. And what I mean by specialists, let's say I'm your family doctor. Now, I can treat you for minor illnesses, minor injuries, but with your knee operated on, you're going to need an orthopedic surgeon. He's a specialist. Well, that's what I have on my team. The vast majority of people only have their family doctor as their advisor. They're not specialists in their field. I ask 2 questions to especially affluent clients. When's the last time any of them give you any active advice on taxes? It's always proactive. And the other thing is, you may have the greatest advisors in the world, but it's what they don't know that's going to end up costing you hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, in undue taxes, fees, and lost opportunity cost. And Neil, there's so much stuff out there that people do not understand. They're not given privy to, and it all has to do with education. But I want to educate people on what the financial institutions and the wealthy have been doing for years to grow their wealth.
All right. We appreciate it, Alan. That was